So we're here with Flavors of New York, here with Tori. I am so excited because I've actually tasted the original family, because coming from family business also myself, I am so excited to talk to you about your pizza. Tori, tell us a little bit about you and about your pizza and how you started off here.
Yeah, I mean, I've been here in this location now about 2 years. I kind of ventured off for my dad. He obviously owns Louis and Ernie's in the Bronx.
Yeah.
I was there for a long time with him, kind of like learning under his wing, and then I decided to like take the leap of faith and go out on my own, and kind of took a little bit to find where I wanted to go, and then I found Long Island, and I was like, hey, this is it, let's call this home.
Now, I bet your father didn't do a Detroit style pizza.
No, he didn't. He did not do a Detroit style pizza, but he made a pretty good Sicilian, and I figured I had a good foundation of learning his style of an actual Sicilian, and then putting my rendition of the Detroit. I went and started working for another gentleman who was from the Bronx. He kind of showed me the whole idea of how to make a Detroit actually work. And I was like, hey, you know what, I'll take a shot and I'll do it out here. So I took what I learned from him, and I took what I learned from my dad, and kind of made it my own hybrid, and it worked out great. I started with 25 pans and was kind of like a little leery of how it was going to turn out, because nobody out here was really doing it just yet. And then I said, you know what, let's go full throttle. And it's become definitely one of our #1 sellers out here.
There are not that many female pizza makers when I started off, but like you're starting this whole new trend of female pizza makers, which we have a little bit different way of looking at pizza. Paulie, I'm sorry to say this or not, but the way we taste pizza, being that we have different DNA from men, that actually changes the whole. Did you know about this?
No, I did
so
not.
I'm going to tell you about it. You know how wine has an extra, we have an extra taste bud to taste wine?
Of course.
Pizza, we are more sensitive to the oregano and whatnot on pizza, so our pizza seems to be a bit more gentler, being because of the way we are our taste buds.
I guess that's why I love it so much, right?
I can't wait to try. Can we try some pizza? Can we?
Absolutely.
Wally, let's do it.
This is one of our favorites. It's a combination. We have a Chick-fil-A, so it's seasoned chicken cutlets, pickles, and Chick-fil-A sauce. Then we have the classic chicken bacon ranch, which every kid loves. And then we have the sausage and broccoli rabe. The sausage was one of my favorite things that my dad sold, so I decided to bring it out to the island, and I put it with broccoli rabe, which was my grandfather's recipe. Solid.
I can hardly wait to dig into this. Look at that. Look at that. And look at the nice chunk of sausage. Now, so do you part cook the sausage, or it goes in?
No, so this goes in raw. We take it out of the casing, so the fats are rendering down into the cheese. You're going to get the actual hardiness of not only like the fennel that cooks in, but you're getting all the fats, the juices. I don't want to par cook it. I don't want to boil it. I kind of want to just take it for what it's worth, face value. So that's a 99-year-old recipe for sausage.
The fact that you said taking it out of the casing, it's supposed to be taken out of the casing. You're not supposed to get the front. This is the way you're supposed to.
Absolutely. This is the best way to do it. I think you get the most amount of flavor, the texture, and you get the crispiness, but the middle is still soft. So there's a way to eat it. It's like that.
You're making me jealous.
I love the sauce.
You're making me jealous, Paul.
See,
I love it.
Yes. Too hot. It won't cook all the way. And this is the same thing. So you get a pan-fried bottom. You're getting the crispy. You're getting the caramelization of obviously the frico crust that they all call it. So you're getting the cheese, the provolone, the mozzarella, all blending together. You get a little bit of garlic. So with everything all together, it's one of one.
look
Yeah.
at that and that right now. I'm going in.
It's just a lighter dough. It's lighter, more hydration. It's hydration. That was 2 days ago. So we made it's a cold proof. So it's right now we're anywhere between like 24 to 32 hours. Sicilian, I'd love to get to 48, really a 2-day ferment, but it's tough. it's hard with
You need the refrigeration.
You need the refrigeration. When I first bought this place, I knew I was going to need refrigeration. I actually was able to put one in the basement, which helped me out. Yeah, the massive basement, so that helped me out. And it was being used for dry storage, so I said, you know what, let's put a refrigerator down there. So that gave me the capacity to not only be able to store the Sicilian, but also the Detroits, because being able to par bake them and get them done, I needed also the longevity of the cold ferment.
Time is your friend when it comes to this.
Oh yeah, and it helps with the flavor too. The longer it's,
Not the oregano, not too much.
it's just perfect.
Just perfect.
Yep.
Really, really perfect.
It's like your
The
classic
cheese,
New York
classic
City
New
slice.
York.
Not too much cheese,
Not too much
sauce.
perfect bottom, perfect crust, everything.
The sauce itself is just
much
like
work.
very simple. It's the simplicity of a tomato.
Yeah.
I blend a couple. We break them down. We put basil, black pepper, pecorino romano, and you try not to kill it in the salt. But same thing. All the dough's properly fermented, and you try to like really get the best flavors to come alive after everything blends together.
Every pizza is exactly their own. Everywhere you go, everyone has a different way of looking at it. Some guys say, oh, look at the oil, look at this, look at that, look at the other thing. You know, everybody's like, everyone's a pizza master now.
Of course.
This is just good, clean pizza the way it's supposed to be. You know, for me, as a person who loves pizza and makes pizza, being a pizza maker myself, this is just a really good, clean, Detroit, simple, beautiful pizza and a real good New York City slice. We came to Long Island because it's missing New York City pizza, like or a five-borough pizza kind of thing. You
Of
know what I
course.
mean? That real true. So why did you pick this area? You were saying.
I really looked out here because it was I felt like there wasn't a lot of options for slice shops. I felt as over time there was a lot of pizzerias and restaurants, or there was catering halls, or there was more being offered than what was just the in and out for that quick John Travolta slice that you're throwing on a plate and running out the door. So I wanted to come somewhere new where no one knew me. I wanted to start off with great pizza, bring in the New York City
Got
slice.
the great pizza, that's for
and
sure.
just go with something new, but also expand on the fact of that I don't want all the extras. I just want to make
Yeah.
great pizza. I don't want to be worried about a hero
You don't
or
need
any pastas.
You don't need
I
any
keep
of that
it simple.
stuff. You keep it
Exactly.
simple. It's so smart. Focus on what is good and what you do well, and you do pizza really well.
And to be honest, I shut my kitchen down back in October. I started with the whole menu just because the guy before me did it, and I said, you know what, I'm taking over from a gentleman that had longevity. He was here for 30 years. Let's give it a go. And after a year, I finally said, I was like, I need to really pump out what I pump out best, and it's pizza. We saw the swing. I was selling 90% pizza, so I said, you know what, if I can keep going at the rate that I'm doing, excelling with the pizza, making it better, putting your heart into the product, and just pushing it as much
And
as
you
you
are.
can.
You have so many diverse pizzas. I love that you did a chick pizza and the chick.
Every week I try to come out with
It's
something
so
new
cool.
that
Yeah.
will not only spark interest, but I start seeing other people start doing it. Because when you think about it, right, like
Yeah.
not everyone's going to be an originator of a topic, but
No,
you have to run with it.
Tired of seeing the potato topping
Of
or any
course.
of the other stuff in like a.
I'm not gonna lie.
But
I did a baked potato pizza on Detroit, and we did like a loaded one. It was phenomenal. I love it. But at the end of the day, you're always improving. You're always looking to see what
Yeah.
you can add on a pizza next. I like to do seasonal toppings too.
Yeah.
As the seasons start to change, there's a local farm up the road. It's the last farm in Nassau County, so we work with them. So it's like, the little things like that where you build, not only relations with the people around you, but within the village, also make you stand out.
I want to thank you for making this freaking delicious. Really, look at that, like, come on.
It's so good.
And thank you for sharing your thoughts with us.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's always a pleasure. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you got to see now 2 generations of pizza makers.
Yeah.
Starting off at my dad's, obviously, with Square, and seeing where I went with it. So it was an honor and a pleasure.
You really did a great job with this.
Thank you. Thank you.
yeah, Tori, I think it's more honor for us because we've known your history. We've been part of your history to watch all this transformation is amazing.
Thank
Being
you.
a woman pizza maker is not very easy.
No,
And just
definitely
doing
not.
what you're doing, I mean, I'm honored to know you. I think you do an unbelievable job, and it's really a breath of fresh air to just have a really good pizza. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
No, I'm gonna do like I'm gonna be like, honey, more. From Flavors of New York, I'm going in. I know that we're supposed to ask a couple more questions, but I can't. I just gotta eat. Okay.